Okay, so this is my final setting. It's just a little small setting, a little studio area. As you can see from the title, things got a little risky. This is my labor and delivery story time. So things gonna get a little bit juicy here. I'm going to tell you about when I got into labor, what happened at the hospital, what happened to my son, and all of the juicy stuff. So stay tuned. Hello world, my name is Kemora and welcome back to my channel. I went into labor June 15th at about 5 a.m. in the morning. I started to feel some slight cramps, but they were intense, but they were bearable. So I texted my mom telling her, and she's like, you know, get your bags, and just to be on the safe side, it may not be it, but just to be on the safe side. So my partner, he didn't bother to go to work that day, and we went to the hospital. So we went to the hospital, right? And there was a nice nurse. I got admitted. I got a wristband, wrote my name on it. So you know, when you're up there and you're in a labor, you can't really eat. I got like 2 fritters, a slice of bread, and yeah, basically that. And I couldn't eat it because I was in labor, and maybe I had to go on pain.
Guys, hear really nice in the background. It's my son. He's awake, but he's playing and stuff.
Hi. So where was I? So I wasn't sure if I was going to, well, they weren't sure if I was going to be on pain medication, put on pain as they would call it, sending into labor. Couldn't eat or anything like that. So I went to the delivery room and they, you know, check your cervix area to make sure you're dilating and everything is alright down there. So, you know, in the morning I wasn't really about like 2 centimeters dilated, so I had a long way to go, and trust me, the pain had started to grow intense. So I was there, the pain growing, stuff like that. Some persons came in blue to talk to you about breastfeeding and all them type of stuff there. I was talking to some other mothers. There was a girl there who had a baby already, and then there was about 4 of us up there that was in labor. I was the only one in pain. Everybody else up there, you see, and them alright. Then I start feel pain it, but well, me can't say then I start feel pain. They didn't seem like they were in pain, and everybody are relaxed. One of them on phone and eat food, and me just did their dead. We talk without still one girl so tough, you know, because you never make much face expression, or you know, I make no lip and nice, because there's no need to act dramatic, you understand, because that can only make the pain worse. But anyways, one lady come up there, you see, and she was in labor, and Carly said she come up there about 8-9 o'clock, and by 10 o'clock me hear baby about in the labor and delivery room, and I say I want to be. Fast forward a little bit, lunch come, we get nice lunch, we can't eat it. And we did it, pain I get more intense, then check me no move, me, I haven't dilated much, you understand? Dinner come, nice turkey neck and all these things, and we yeah, eat it. So I get drip, and I had to be, they stick me about 3 times in 3 different places on one hand, because one, my veins were so small, and then every time they put it in, then when they find the vein, the needle come out of the vein and gone to my tongue, take it out, so then stick me 3 times and 2 more times on the other hand, so I end up get 5 stick. Yes, and the pain I get worse, night come down, everybody asleep, mama did with her little baby, I enjoy and something, you know, and me just did it, pain I kill me. No movement of dilation. I was still like about 3 centimeters dilated. Nurse asleep. Everybody was comfortable. But anyways, about 12 o'clock in the night come, right? And Mr. Nurse, look, you know what I'm gonna do, you know, but this hot. So then give me a little pain relief. I never do nothing, but it would have cut down to like you have diarrhea mixed with gas pain, but it's still hot. So she said, alright, get your pan and go check you. You understand? Because a whole heap of hours gone now and you must reach somewhere. So when I got the delivery room now and she checked me, only 5 centimeters dilated from the remember, you know, me going on labor like 4, 5 o'clock in the morning and I reach up a hospital about 7 in the morning. And then we at 12 o'clock the next day, like morning 12 o'clock, when everywhere's still dark, when she checked me, I'm just 5 centimeters dilated. So me watch enough labor and delivery YouTube videos, and enough time the girls them go out 2 days and just reach a certain dilation. So I'm like, probably you know it's normal. So next day come, me not get no sleep, none at all. But next day come and them say, look, you're not really dilate much, so the doctor will come and check you. Oh, note, when I was at the hospital and in labor and stuff, he had passed stool inside me, because when the water break and the water seems green and stuff, that's when the baby has passed stool, you know. So baby passed stool in me not dilate much, so you know a little bit risk there, so them monitor me and stuff. Monitor me. But anyways, the next day, then say, look, the baby passed stool, you know, move, the doctor will come and say, look for you. The time pain kill me. Me dep how much drip done and all kind of something, and nobody else now feel pain or anything. I guess one girl did say them are gonna put on pain for her. You understand? So we got the labor in the living room, they shaved me and all of them type of something, they get repaired just in the event that I am going to have this section. So then check me again, still me not move nowhere, I'm still like 5 centimeters dilated and stuff. And so the doctor come now and she check me, and trust me, when they check you it hot.
I don't know about nobody else, but for me it hurts.
But yeah, she checked me and she said, alright, this not look 3 good. First in past school, then in our move C-section time. And I said, Lord God, I honestly did not want to have a C-section. I want to have a natural birth. But you know, things happen for a reason. So I said, alright, brother, know me to pack up all of my bag, because if you have to do C-section, you can no longer stay down at the maternity ward. You have to go to the female ward for recovery. So I have to pack up all of my bag, shoes, everything. You know, my partner have to help me pack up and all that type of something. And you know, Corona time, he must have to hurry up because he could not stay with me. So the porter them come for me, right? Put on a bed. And they lose my slippers. Like, after me say me I pack up everything, you know, and me fix it up nice and say, look, these are my bags and so forth. Then lose my slippers. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, they lost my slippers. Yeah. And you know, they move everything to the female ward. So me know when they took me from maternity ward, I had to go straight to the operation room. So my family was there, everybody was there waiting, and so you know, I give me prayer, stuff like that. So I went in, they're cool and nice, and I had some struggles when it came to the anesthetics. So the anesthesiologist came to me and she discussed whatever method they had available. So there was a back and forth with me and my family saying that they didn't want me to get the spinal injection because, you know, because of other person's experiences, that they had bad experiences. So, but she explained to me that, look, it is better, especially for such a short surgery, to get it's like almost an epidural, but it's not. So it's like a spinal injection. So I'm there, I'm in labor, I'm under stress and pressure, you know, everybody afraid, whatever. But it came down to it that I had to end up getting the spinal injection. So I am in the operation room. They're giving me my injection and preparing me and stuff like that, and him start the injection. Best believe it is a very weird feeling. So you're not just you still can feel things, but you're not feeling any pain or anything, you know, but you still feel movement down there and stuff like that. So it reached the point now where they took him out, and I heard his cry, and trust me, it was the best feeling ever. So right away they had to rush him down to the maternity ward to prepare, because he had swallowed his stool, which they call meconium, as the first stool that a baby passes after birth. So he had inhaled it, I should say, not swallowed. So his lungs had fluid in them, and he wasn't breathing properly, so they had to rush him to the maternity ward. But I was still happy, you know, praying that everything goes wonderful. So I was sewed up and moved to the female ward. Hey guys, I'm back. So little man just went to bed. When he's tired, he's grumpy, and when he's grumpy, I'm grumpy. So I'm just gonna try to make this quick. But anyway, where was I? So yeah, they sewed me up and sent me to the female ward for recovery. And note, I won't be calling any doctor's name, I won't be calling the hospital name, any nurse's name, nothing for security purposes. So if you know me, you know where I live, and you can only assume which hospital I was in and I had been in. So anyways, after I went to female surgical, I couldn't eat anything for about 8 hours, and I did not see my baby for about 8 hours, because they were down there working on him, making sure they could get all the fluids out, and you know, all that stuff. He had to be on drip, and that wasn't, especially for a first time mom, you see a baby getting, you know, because when he came to me, he had like injection marks on him, so probably they were trying to find a vein or something, but like, I just wanted to cry. But I was there, couldn't feel anything in my legs, but I had to get about 3 injections a day, blood clotting injections and pain relief and all of this stuff. Now for the juicy part. Make it good food and something that I not like, and the nurse then treat me good. But I did not see a doctor for the 3 days recovery that I was in the female surgical for. The only person that them see me and me see them, a nurse and the janitor and the people who go give you food, and then visitors. Other than that, not one doctor until the day I discharged. But that's the next drama too. So we get my baby, and we're there bonding, you know, trying breastfeeding and all of that stuff. And trust me, we went out to hospital. Them all did us move fast and strong, because me get up and me clean up and me walk out bathroom and all of, because you have to prove to them say you want yeah. So me prove to them some more than me. But I could have went home from the second day. But could I see a doctor? No. And I had to change my bandage and a whole person. So the third day now, when I was supposed to go home, I was supposed to go home about 1 o'clock in the day, but I was supposed to get medication. No doctor never called upon me until about 2 o'clock. To discharge, and I'm a pediatric doctor discharged, but it's as long as it's a doctor. Then I'm gonna get my medication until about 4 o'clock. So my hopes will start to go down now. And may I say, I now get to go home today, because when my partner got home to collect my medication, then them gone for lunch, and he had to wait for about an hour and a half before he could collect my medications. But still came home with my son, still came home safely. You know, he had to be on medication for a while. But other than that, it was good. I thank God. You know, you have to put God first in everything. But I thank God for the experience. I thank God that we came out safely. and I had to begin my recovery journey from there, and adapting to new life, new mom life. But that's my story time and labor and delivery. It kind of got messed up because he woke up and I'm just trying to make it quick before he wakes up again. But that's it, guys, and thanks for stopping by. Make sure to go down in the description and follow all my social medias, and they will be right here in the video. And subscribe, like, comment, so that we can get to know each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.